Welcome back everyone to another vlog on Third Pedal Media. It's been a while. A lot of you have reached out to me about something missing. There's been an absence in the garage for the longest while, and today we're kinda going to touch bases in that. It involves that box I put in the trunk. It also involves driving all the way to Aaron's shop where the car has been for the last few months. Hang tight, let's head up there, and it's time to let the cat out the bag. Honey, I'm home! What up, fool? This is Mr. Aaron. Yeah, so something's missing. Something's not here. We drove all this way, and Snow White's not here. Hey, I wonder if that's a good name to call her. It just came to me. Snow White with her snowballs. Damn project, killing me. But the car's not here. The reason this car's not here is because what's in the box.
What's in the box?
But it's not time to open the box yet. Let's go find the car first so we can kind of explain what exactly happened. Dan, you weren't lying when you were saying this thing was sandwiched in here. Oh my goodness.
I think there's like 6 inches between my bumper and your back bumper.
Yeah, I miss looking at this thing. Yeah. So we went down a rabbit hole, didn't we, Aaron?
Oh yeah.
We were previously running the Hellcat pumps wide open, no controllability or anything. Because of this, we were seeing some strange fluctuations. We tried to look at a few different options. Basically, come to find out they just don't like running wide open. From factory, they are controlled with a Dodge PDM. So then we started looking at controlling these also. So what we first started with is these cool little solid state relays. I got them with some nice heat sinks and stuff like that. We played around with it. It was cycling, it was changing up the pumps and stuff, but we just didn't really like how, I guess, the outputs worked. I don't know if Aaron could actually help with this one, but we needed to control the pumps. We started looking for solid state relays to PWM the pumps. That wasn't working well. We rabbit holed into going to a couple different scenarios. Ultimately, we ended up into what's in the box.
What's in the fucking box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Aaron's over there in the corner making noise, so I kind of secluded here in the corner with a little makeshift trash can table. I touched base a little bit at the storage shed. What we were doing, we're trying to PWM control the pumps. I'm finding a very good life lesson, and being too cheap is costing me money in the long run. Those Haltech solid state relays, they're about 50 something a pop, and I needed 2 of them because we have 2 pumps. I have 2 Hellcat pumps, one as a lifter and one as the main pump. We need to control 2 of them PWM. They had some OEM modules, like 120 bucks. They've got some Aeromotive and I believe Holly PWM controllers that are around 400 bucks. Just trying to be cheap. It's really at the far end of the project and I'm broke as hell. So I was trying to save money. Foreshadowing here right now. We got it hooked up. It really wasn't pulsing right. Those solid state relays, I believe Aaron said, it wasn't really varying the voltage. It was kind of pulsing on and off. And that's not necessarily what the pumps wanted. We didn't really like that solution after all. One thing I will say, guys, if you're doing any project at this scale at all with any kind of fabrication, buy your electronics last. I was so happy about doing a full standalone build. All my Haltech stuff was one of the first things I bought. Fabrication went on for a year, 2 years, almost 3 years. And by that time, Haltech brought out the whole R series, now the S series, with a bunch of new innovations and stuff like that. And because of that, I always liked the newest shit, the latest stuff. You know, you want the shiny stuff, the car is just off the lot. So when them releasing the R3, it was always at the back of my mind, man, I could have this R3 with so many more inputs, outputs, Wi-Fi capabilities. What else they had, Aaron? With that advance of the R3, they also brought out other companies have electronics wastegates, electronic blow-off valves and stuff like that. So all these new technology, it just came out right after I bought all my stuff. So it's like the chicken and the egg, the fox and the grapes. Eventually I want to go drive-by-wire. We are going to add traction control. We may even put ABS on this car. That's the cool part about standalone, is that you can do anything you want. Build whatever you want. And I believe eventually I was going to hit the limitation of the 1500.
So you can see I'm struggling here. I'm kind of stammering. It's kind of because I'm trying to justify this madness. Now, mind you, the 1500 can definitely accomplish most of this at this point. I don't know. You'll see.
And that kind of gives it away there. I looked at what I want to do in the future. I look at how we're going to PWM control these pumps because of the fueling issues we're having of it fluctuating and stuff like that. After a lot of deliberation, I decided I wanted to go R3. R3 is a jump. R3 is around $2,500, and that's a huge bite, especially for someone at the tail end of a project being broke as shit. So I was talking to the tuner, and the tuner was like, man, you know what? Why don't you just reach out to Haltech and see what they say? I'm like, thinking in the back of my head, whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll just do it. I crafted up an email, and I shot it over to their marketing people. And after, it took a while, but lo and behold, they gave me a partial sponsorship, guys. How fucking cool is that? Haltech gave me a partial sponsorship, and that was able to allow me to afford an R3. Mind-blowing, guys. That's so freaking cool. In saying that, please like and subscribe. Please. You know, everybody rolls their eyes when a YouTuber asks for likes and subscriptions, but it helps the channel grow. Vendors see value in that. So please, if you can, just take a moment, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and share. So in this box, I have a brand new R3, which is cool as shit. I haven't opened it yet, but also they threw in some swag. So let's go in the box finally, and let's see what we got. Beside the bubble wrapping, you got a cool little Haltech hat. It's kind of big. I guess large is not my size. Okay, so here we have the pins for the R3. What we need to do, what I have in the 510, I have the 1500 and the flying harness with the fuse box. The R3 has internal solid state relays. The body harness is a painless kit, and that has its own fuse box by itself. So what we're gonna have to do to convert this, and these are all the connectors for it, we're gonna leave the harness, but we're gonna just simply snip that fuse box off, repin everything to these connectors, and connect it up to the R3. That's one of the great things about the R3. Also, with the Wi-Fi control and everything like that, they have built-in solid-state relays that you could toggle stuff on and off. Or if anything trips, like you would say in a fuse box, you could test out your circuit, whatever, and then with a toggle, I guess, on the laptop, turn it back on. Or, because it's Wi-Fi capable, there's an app now, so maybe on the app you could do that. I still have to look into all this. So here's the R3 box. It is heavy. It's so much heavier than a 1500. Mostly because of the internals. We're gonna get a closer look at opening this. I got, oh sweet, a cool Haltech t-shirt. Page off for power. Hopefully this fits. I believe this is a large. Yep. Got that. Nice. We got the banner. Haltech has that little yellow banner, but it's not the size of a flag. flags are much nicer, so they look kind of weird. This is an indoor banner, so I'm thinking it's a little bigger. Yeah, it looks like this is flag size. Cool, so this should match. That's one thing I was worrying about. The smaller Haltech, I'm just matching my other flags. So hopefully you'll see this up on the wall in the garage at home. There goes the... Your light died on me, Aaron. Hopefully Aaron doesn't steal this and put it in his shop. Let's see what else you got. We got a hoodie. It matches the t-shirt. Page up for power. That's so cool. This is surreal, guys. How crazy is this? So that's kind of cool. I'm speechless. When I got the email that they accepted the sponsorship, and I got the sponsorship, I was just head over heels. I was just over the moon. And honestly, it's thanks to you guys that have participated in the channel, to you guys that's already subscribed and hits the like and comment too. Commenting just strokes the algorithm and let more people view. So thank you all, everyone that's participated. This is because of y'all. I truly appreciate that. All right, guys. So like I said, these are the 3 set of connectors to convert the flying harness with the fuse box. So we cut the fuse box off and we pin all the leads to these connectors. Here's this beautiful Nexus R3, guys. How cool is that? Oh my goodness. One thing I will say too is, along with not buying your electronics too early, do your fabrication first, but do not open these until you're ready to use it. Aaron still has some work to get out to shuffle me back in. It's probably going to be a couple weeks before the 510 could come in and the conversion could start. In saying that, I'm a little more confident in opening this now. Right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Warning, performance enhancing technology inside. God, that is so cool. Oh. That just... Aaron isn't sharing this moment because he's opened some R3s and some R5s before, so he's done this. I'm loving it. It's so freaking cool. It has the power in and the ground directly into the ECU. This is so cool. Man, it's... You know you gotta sniff electronics. You gotta get a nose full of that cancer. Okay, so it does have the built-in wideband and 4-bar map. But we already have the both 2 exterior modules on the 510. The 510 we have the wideband module and we have a 4-bar module. We need to look at the documentation and see if we want to delete those 2 modules and just use this internal system. That's if this is up to 4-bar for the map. But the wideband, we could technically remove that module also. I don't know. It just depends how much wires we gotta take back out. But this is so sick. Look at that stuff. And it's also USB-C. It has the aerial for the antenna. Man. Aaron, it's cool. It's so cool, man. This is so cool, man. So, well, trying to run a production here, Aaron. I'm actually keeping it back from doing work right now. So that's pretty much why you haven't seen the car. We went back in to dig in on some fueling, and of course the snowball started rolling again. Hopefully we'll get the car in soon and we'll get wrapped up. I'll try to plan with him to be here while he starts it so we could go over the major parts of converting from a 1500 to an R3. and make a video for you guys. If you like this vlog, it was a crazy one, a little helter-skelter, wasn't very productive. We explained some stuff, where we're going, plans are changing. I do appreciate you coming, watching the video. Once again, guys, if you can, please like and subscribe. Help the channel out. Don't forget also, I'll put Aaron's Instagram in the description, which he never posts on.
Too busy.
He be sending us a bunch of reels while he's taking a shit. I tell him, while you're sitting on the throne, you need to be posting pictures of what you're fabbing up. Check out Aaron's Instagram link. He does some crazy cool builds here. I mean, the fabrication you've seen on the 510, it's bar none. And in saying that, I'll see you in the next video. Y'all take it easy.